Hello there, my name is Kuza. Welcome to the KCC Training and Coaching to Get a Job podcast or channel where I bring to you the tips, things that I believe if you learn, if you're a young woman, young man looking for a job, and if you start learning this, you're gonna get a job easily. You're gonna get a job very quick. Because I believe that getting a job is an art. I believe that there's an art that is behind every person who gets a job, every person who gets whatever they want, every person who gets the results that they were looking for, everybody who have achieved something. I believe that there's an art, there is something that we can learn from all these people. So let me tell you a story about what happened to me in 2015. I worked in a coffee shop. And the moment I spoke to the manager of that coffee shop, she immediately went to the owner of the shop and said, "I have found you a barista." Okay, so what happened? So this is what I want you to learn if you are in the game of looking for a job, you're trying to achieve something, right? So what is it that every business wants right now? Every business that you're going to looking for a job, look, they only have one thing in their mind. It's future, the future of the business. That's what the business owner is thinking about. Where am I going with this business? Where am I going with this shop? So every business owner is trying to make the future possible. They are trying to do whatever it takes to make their business look better, to make it, to achieve the goals, to increase the sales. This is what the business owner is thinking about. So if you are looking for a job, knowing what the business is looking for, knowing what the owner of the business wants, knowing the desire of the owner of the business, your approach will be different. Your approach will be different. If you know what every business owner is trying to do right now, is looking for, your approach will be different. So when I approached that coffee shop, the coffee shop manager, I was looking like their future barista. Okay, and how did that happen? So this is what you gotta understand. Like I always tell you, that image is always the first thing that you gotta do, right? And then when you're approaching people, you need to make sure that you let your voice come out. Speak up. First of all, 3 tips that I want to share with you is the tone of your voice. Okay, the tone of your voice when you're approaching people, it really matters. Okay, now we're done with the image. We're going to the next step, is the tone of your voice. It's called tonality. How do you sound? What you say, not really important, but how you speak, which is the volume, the tone of your voice, really matters. So how do you greet people when you show up looking for a job? How do you say good morning? The way you say good morning, it tells the owner of the business or the manager something about you. That's how they're gonna know your attitude. That's how they're gonna know your personality. Remember, skill is only 10% the reason why you gotta be hired. Okay? 45% is your personality, 45% is your attitude. Now your attitude, we're gonna hear your voice, and then we can tell that, all right, this person have got a good manner attitude, or this person doesn't have a good personality. It's just how you sound when you say good morning to somebody, right? It's called tonality. The tone of your voice, very important. Speak up. If you can't hear what you're saying, then you are not, nobody's gonna hear you, right? So that's the first thing that you want to do. And remember, most importantly it's to be certain. Believe in yourself. Believe that you are the best barista that they could ever have, right? Believe in yourself. Believe in you. That's very important. Your voice can only be up and clear if you believe in yourself. One of the reasons why you suck in the approach is because you don't believe in you. Okay, so that is the reason why training is very important, because you need to practice how you approach people. So now, how do you get to that shop and get a job, right? So think about what the business owner is looking for. Number one, they're looking for increasing sales. They want strategies of increasing sales. They want their business to be there in the future. They are thinking about the future. So if you show the future, if you fit in their future image, you're going to get a job. If you fit in my future image, right? Whatever I'm thinking about my future, if you fit somewhere right there, definitely they're gonna get you to come and work for them, right? They're gonna get your number, they're gonna call you because they like what they see. They see the future in you. So wait comes to this point that I want to make to you. Your CV is not a historical document. Your CV is not about your past. You guys who walk around looking for a job with a CV that is written a lot of shops that you have worked for, a lot of, you think you are winning in the game. No, your CV is not about your past. Never ever, make this mistake. Your CV is not a historical document. It mustn't be about your past, but rather use your CV as a marketing tool for the future. Your CV should speak about your future, not your past. Think of it, you are approaching, you are getting in a new relationship. Will you really explain everything that happened to your past? I know you can say it's important, but dude, what if you had a lot of relationships before? That person is going to think that, no, I don't think you are the right person because you had so many breakups. Why is that happening, right? So when people look on your CV and then they see that you have worked for maybe 10 companies in 2 years, 5 companies in 2 years, what do you think they're going to think? They're going to start to think about it. Like, why are you always looking for a job? Okay, there's something wrong with you, right? That's exactly what you're trying to tell them. That's why I want to share with you this important message. Your CV is a marketing tool to your future, and it's not about your past. It's not about your past, it's about your future. So how do you craft a CV? And how do you approach people when you're looking for a job? Very important, right? So your CV should explain everything about your future, right? Like, when people read your CV, they need to see you fit in their future, and they need to see a person that they can rely on, a person that they can trust, a person that can deliver the best service. That's what your CV should be all about. Show the owner how good you are at doing this. Okay, try to show them, give them a picture of how good you are in making coffee, how good you are in serving people. Do that, and you do this in so many ways. If you read the job description, like whatever job that you want to get, if you read the job description, you know what's going to happen. This is what is going to happen. You're going to portray an image of a barista to the owner of the business, right? What does a barista do? What does a waiter or a waitress do? They speak, they communicate with people every time. Okay, that's one thing that you can just do. Get that right. Let you speak up and clear when you are just communicating with them. Think about how you're going to serve the customer. Show me how you're going to serve the customer, and you're going to be hired quickly. If you show them that if I was working in a coffee shop, if I'm working right now, this is how I will greet your customers. This is how I'm going to greet the customer. This is how I'm going to serve the customer. This is how I'm going to speak, so that they can see the future. Once they see the future, they are interested in calling you. They are interested in knowing more about you. They are interested in hiring you. That's why we always get testimonials at KCC, because what I do is I get in the lesson with every trainee that shows up here to teach them how to approach people, how to get a job, how to communicate with people. And guess what happens? I get testimony messages every day about somebody getting a job somewhere. Okay, so do I receive phone calls of people calling about references? Now, not even one person for the past month where we trained about 10 and 5 of them already got jobs. So not even one phone call came to me and say, hey, have you ever worked with this person? No. Do you know why? Because the CV that we craft is about the future. The CV is telling about the future. It's not speaking about the past. And they get hired based on one thing. You are the person that we can work with going on forward, right? From now and ever, right? You need to deliver your best. You need to show them that you're reliable, you're trustworthy, and you are the go-to person in order for you to get a job. Join us at KCC Training Center, where I want to show you, I want to teach you how to get a job, how to be the best barista in that coffee shop. If you love working in a coffee shop, if you just want to get any kind of job, okay, let's come, and then I'm going to take you through the mentorship training, where we're going to speak about how you can approach people and how you can get the job that you want. I'll see you when you join us at KCC, and come and grab the best cup of coffee. If you love coffee, I want to make you that good cappuccino. I'll see you then. Cheers.